Hi, if today is your first time, my name is Aziz Mohammed, a Ghanaian middle distance athlete who is working towards to become a first Ghanaian middle distance athlete to qualify for the World Champions and the Olympics. Here is how my week has been since I took a break for 90 days and coming back to running. When I decided to come back to running, I have only one goal. The goal is to make it to the World Championship. But the truth is that as I'm speaking right now, as of today, my PR for 1500 is 3:38, which means if I can make it to the World Championship or the Olympics, I have to run 8 seconds faster than my PR. But let me break down to you how I'm planning to do it and what I'm working towards it now. So stay with me. For this week, since I came back, me and my coach decided that we need to build the mileage gradually before we get to the top there. So this week, I only have 30 miles per week. And in these 30 miles, I do strides 4 to 6 per 15 seconds, which means I've been running 5 miles every day. The reason is that I need to be recovered. I need to get my body back to where it was. I need to teach my body that this is what we are about to do. This is what we are about to work towards it. So there's no rush at all. But the main idea behind this 30 miles run is that every week my mileage is going to be increased by 10. So this week, what it looked like to run a 30 miles after 90 days of break is that I get to recover more because I only ran 5 miles per day. And then I get to do my mobility, I get to go to the weight room, get to make sure that I get enough sleep, eat good, and then so that my body will be prepared for the next task ahead. I mean, it hasn't been really easy, even though it might sound like, oh, it's less mileage. How are you going to even run 8 seconds faster than your PR? Well, from now to next year, September, which is going to be the World Championship, looking at the program that we have at hand right now, I will be able to build up mileage by December. But the truth is, how am I going to run 3:30 or run among the rankings so that I can make it to the World Championship? Because Let's came up with an idea that you can either qualify by running the automatic qualification time, which is 3:30.00, or fall within the ranking. And as at 2025, only 40% of athletes were able to run under 3:30, which means it's not rare. But then falling into the ranking is very rare for most athletes to do, which I'm working towards both. So now here is the breakdown of what I did and everything. When I came back, my first day of running 5 miles felt terrible, like honestly terrible. I was so tired, devastated. I didn't feel like I'll be able to even continue after 3 miles. But then, it has always been consistency and discipline. So after the first day, I came back, I do my mobility, I did everything that I'm supposed to do. Day 2, my body started to feel a little okay. But alongside of that, I've been working for about I sit down for about 9 hours, reading, working something on my laptop. So before I go for my run, and I decided not to run in the morning, so which is kind of also hard and it's not reasonable on my side, but I'm trying to work towards it. My sleeping also has been really good because I decided if I'm going to invest in this running thing, I have to put my all into it, not just do it halfway or just trying to test how it's going to work. So I decided to buy a new watch, which is going to help me to calculate my sleeping, my everything that I do. So it will give me the data so that I know how my body is reacting, how my body is feeling at this point in time. So it has been a really good week, first week of coming back. And it has been 60 years since Ghana gained independence, and no Ghanaian middle distance athletes have ever made it to the World Champions, specifically in the 1500. And I want to change the narrative. Because why? Is it going to be easy? No. Am I going to qualify automatically? I don't know yet. But can I qualify? Yes, I do believe that I can qualify. But it's going to take a lot out of me, and it's going to take a lot out of my coach for us to work together towards this dream of making it a reality to inspire the next generation. I know it's going to be a hard one because they are going to be, now I don't have a sponsorship. I need to pay for every competition I go, my flights, my food, my hotel, everything I need to pay for it. But I'm always willing to work towards it. I'm going to put in the maximum work I'm supposed to do and leave the other part to God, because He's always going to provide. Now, maybe you might ask, why are you running 5 miles per day, Aziz, if you really want to run 3:30 or faster than your cars? Well, the truth is that, and here is where consistency and discipline come in. The truth is that I'm not trying to test my body. I'm trying to teach my body that this is what we are about to do, which means I have to be consistent, which means I can do the same thing over and over again, which shows my body that, hey, this is how we do it. Imagine if I wake up after 90 days of rest and come back and run 40 miles my first day. Yes, it might feel okay to run 40 miles. It might look more determined to, yes, he's working towards it. But in the long run, I'm telling my body that I'm setting my body up for failure, because I might get up, I might be injured or something. So the best way possible is to be consistent, doing the same thing every day, even when nobody is watching you. That is what I'm trying to teach my body right now to do, because now I'm not teaching my body how to take more load on itself right now. I'm working towards a way where my body can understand that, okay, no matter what, this is what we're going to do. That is what consistency means. Consistency comes with discipline, and is the root whereby you build anything you want to build on it. So that is what I'm working towards it. To be consistent and then to be more disciplined about everything that I'm doing. I'm not rushing myself at all to get into building a high mileage, because every week I'm going to add 10 miles to my mileage, which means by the end of this month, hopefully I should be able to somewhere run about maybe 50 to 55 miles per week, which is okay after 90 days of rest. And now here is the data that my watch is giving me. Now I get to see my VO2 max, I go to see my lactate threshold, I get to see my sleeping hours, I get to see how well my body is being recovered. That is why I invested in it, because first of all, when I look at the price of the watch, I was like, oh, this is so expensive. I don't want to buy it if I don't want to do this sports again. But when I think about the long term, I was like, okay, I might as well just go against all odds and buy it. So I decided to buy it, and it has really been working well, because I've used it for about 7 days now, and I do really like every data that is showing me about my body. I've always been that athlete that regardless of what happened, I'll always do the same thing over and over, knowing well that if it works for me and it works for my body, and in the long term, if it works for everything that I'm going to achieve. When I do my easy runs, I prefer going about 7:45, 7:30 per mile pace, not just because you might ask that, how are you going to get fast if you're running that slow? Well, that is where I always say consistency come in, because it's not about how fast you can run. It's how long can you keep a specific pace for a longer period of time. That is what I look up to. That's why sometimes you might see me doing my long run. Like, I never change my long run and easy run. It's always have the same splits everywhere, because I want to teach my body that, hey, you gotta learn how to endure this pain. Yes, it's going to be painful, do it. Before I was able to run 3:38, these are some of the things that I put into perspective before it became a reality. My first race outdoor, I ran 3:40, and I was like, okay, if my first race I've been able to run 3:40, then if I keep on doing distance, I'll be able to do it. Roughly, most top athletes do around 70 to 80 miles per week. During cross-country season, when I was a student athlete, I was running around 80 miles during cross-country, and then in season, which is track, I was doing 65 miles per week. So I actually built a lot of mileage. I actually have endurance. My aerobics was very good, which aerobics play a major part in every running. I don't know, but that is the truth about it. Aerobics is very good. Don't skip your long run. Don't skip anything that related to aerobics. Look at me. I'm not a big fan of going to the weight room. Sometimes I hate it, but at this point I get it. Hammer into it. I have to be disciplined about doing it, because there's a certain way that when your body starts to look, everybody can really testify that no, this guy is actually in shape, and this is what I'm going to work towards it as part of my plan. Now, looking into all the mileage that I'm about to build and what it look like, I honestly I don't know the specific training my coach is going to have me do, whether we're going to do either any 1200 or something. I don't know for now, because it was my schedule to run in Boston coming December, which is to run 3K to test how I'm going to feel. And my goal is to break the national record for Ghana. So everything that I'm doing is still going to be around that from now. Then before, I don't have much races during indoor. So there's not much pressure on me. The only pressure right now is me wanting to make it to the World Championship, because I do believe that there are so many kids in Ghana, about 32 million people in Ghana. And most of the athletes have heard of my name. Most of the athletes have seen me before. Most of the athletes have run with me before. I've been able to inspire most of them by God's grace. And I must say, if I make it to the World Championship, I will be able to help them believe that everything in this world is achievable, regardless of your background. Because Ghana is not known for middle distance running or long distance running. In recent years, it has changed a little bit, but not quite. So we want to set a generation on fire, a generation whereby anybody can stand up one day and say, I can do this, and they will work towards it and have it. I really like listening to Shalian Fraser Price a lot. She said something in her recent podcast that she had. She said, 1 year, all you need is 1 year. 1 year can change your life upside down. For me, I do love pressure. That is why I'm putting this pressure on me, because pressure is a privilege. Remember, diamonds are made when pressure is being applied. That is why I believe that with the pressure that I'm putting on myself, it will really help me to work towards it. It will really help me to stay disciplined and know that at the end of the day, I have given my word out and people are going to believe that whether I like it or not. Is it that am I going to get everybody to support me on what I'm going to do? No. But you have to know that until your delusion give birth to result, nobody will believe you. So therefore, whatever you are working on, don't look for the approval of others before you do it. Just keep doing it. When its time is right, the result will come, and it's the same people who doubted you who will praise you. So that's what I'm working towards it. And if today is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe so that you get more updates on what I'm working on from here. My name is Aziz Mohammed, and I love you.